People look at stories through different lenses. I have my own personal take on some of these trending issues. Hi, I'm Mariah Ramharack and welcome to In Case You Missed It.
Hi, I'm Mariah Ramharack and welcome back to In Case You Missed It. It's a new year and even though we're just 14 days in, we hope that it has been a happy and productive one for all of you so far. This week we will change gears for just a little bit. Typically, we take a look back at the major headlines from the past week, but today, instead, we will look forward to some of the events that you should definitely mark on your calendars in what promises to be another thrilling year for sports. We won't have the time to mention them all today, but we promise we will be there with you, as per usual, to unpack all the major happenings and discuss all the hot stories that are bound to unfold this year. We start things off with a sport that is never really short on talking points. Yes, you guessed it, West Indies cricket. Next month, the West Indies women will take part in the ICC World T20, which begins in South Africa on February 9. After a promising spell back in 2021, the team has struggled as of late. The Windies have lost the last 5 ODI series and failed to win any of the last 3 T20 series, including a very one-sided 5-0 loss to England last month. It has, however, been a period filled with lots of changes for the women's team, following the retirement of star batter Deandra Dotting and the appointment of Hayley Matthews as the new captain. In addition, a number of the more experienced players like star all-rounder Stephanie Taylor have struggled with fitness issues. Whatever the case, you can only hope the girls will pull it together in time to give us a great show at the Women's T20. Well, speaking of World Cups, the men's team will also be in action later in the year when they travel to India for the 50-over World Cup in October. The team will have plenty to sort out before then, not least of all the replacement of head coach Bill Simmons and white ball captain Nicholas Pooran. Following the team's dismal performances at the last 2 tournaments, we can only hope for the best. Well, next up, we have some football. In the FIFA Women's World Cup, which kicks off in July, is anything like the men's tournament in Qatar, we'll certainly have a lot to look forward to. This time around, though, we will at least have some Caribbean representation, as the Jamaica Reggae girls will fly the regional flag high at the event. In their debut at the last tournament, Jamaica lost all 3 matches after being drawn into a tough group. 4 years later, they will be looking for a much improved performance, and we're all excited to see what they can do. The regional men's teams missed out on Qatar 2022, but they will already be thinking of how to plot a route to the next World Cup when the 2023 CONCACAF Gold Cup kicks off in June in the United States. We certainly wish them all the best. Well, 2022 was a phenomenal year for track and field, and this year promises to be more of the same. All being well, the Jamaica high-flying trio of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, Elaine Thompson-Herah and Sharika Jackson are expected to continue their battle for major medals at the IAAF World Championships, which will take place between August 19 to 27 in Budapest, Hungary. With Trinidad and Tobago's Jareem Richards looking to build on the success of a breakout 2022 and the expected return of the Bahamas' Stephen Gardiner after injury, we promise you won't want to miss a minute of it. Lastly, we turn our attention to netball. Jamaica's Sunshine Girls grabbed the world's attention with a sensational silver medal showing at the Commonwealth Games in 2022. We will all be hoping that they can go one better when the Netball World Cup tips off in July, this in South Africa. Well, the Sunshine Girls have never won a major games gold medal and previously won 3 bronze medals at the World Cup. This time around, who knows? Gold could be on the cards. Well, that's a wrap for this week's episode of In Case You Missed It. Be sure to like, share and comment and let us know the events that you are looking forward to seeing most this year. Goodbye for now.